Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Liberty Flames. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away to start us off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Liberty's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense...
He's going to take a shot. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hilltoppers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got a show.
And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Touchdown, Liberty! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. To the air, it's Parks. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. pocket starts to collapse. He's going to run it. The ball squirts free. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
They run the reverse. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. They're going to stay competitive, and they're going to field the best team program possible heading into next year. Then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll turn it loose out to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll run this play from the pistol. Back to throw, it's Salter. Working that left side now. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And the Flames have it with a 1st and goal. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Takes the easy completion. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Flames! And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. from the gun. The running back tries to hit the hole. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Dropping back, it's Parks. Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Line gets set, first down. The give to the tailback. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Feeling some heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on, so they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Going to try to get it himself. And midfield, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Flames have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he hitched, he got rid of it quickly on the line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Kept it on the... Let's see if they go back to it on second down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man, it's Parks. He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Hilltoppers have moved it inside the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, WKU. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Offense working from the pistol. To the air, it's Salter. Finds his tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. Jukes his way for more. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Shoots it to the left. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Got his man all by himself. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. He's at the 50. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened in the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Salter. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Snagged in the middle, it's Gray. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Now the play fake. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Leaves it with the back. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone, a pickup of 5 to the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Western Kentucky, 10.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Coming after it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Salter. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say...
And it's his 4th interception of the night. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Parks. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Got it behind the line. It's Young. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock. And the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team. Figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And it's caught inside the 25. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Flames.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make the play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Scanning the field, it's Salter. They're trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Flames will punt this one away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. This offense has a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Makes the grab on the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4 down territory. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget.
He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down, extending the play. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield, it's Parks. Fires to the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's right on target. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. That is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. These two defenses have really been up to the task so far, and it's hard to ignore how each of these two secondaries have impacted things. They've stayed true to their assignments, covering each receiver like a blanket. And you know what else they've done? They've wrapped up and tackled. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Flames will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Parks. Got his man quickly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Turns it on in midfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Hilltoppers are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To throw, it's Parks. He makes the connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Young. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Offense getting set for 1st down. Oh, gave the defender the business. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
On the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Salter. And he's going to lose yardage here. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Flames will call on their punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this way.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just the completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers are on the move. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback. You just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
After 40, there he goes. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Smith. Just slithered through the tackle and he's got room to run. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Hilltoppers are threatening in the red zone. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. 1st down here for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground so far, and he looks to be well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Almost had the completion, just missed it. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Trying to find his man on first down. He chucks one out to the right. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Looking deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
That's a really good play by the defense, playing deep to shallow. My job is to stay as deep as the deepest. Make sure I don't get deep. If they throw it underneath, I go make a tackle and rally, but I can't give up those deep shots. Great job by the DB.
They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback moving. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Salter. It's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Throws to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.